Well, hey there. I want to say hi to my English 111 WC3 for summer 2009. I wanted to, sorry that I didn't do a welcome message for you all, but everything was pretty crazy at the beginning of the summer term, since fall had just, spring had just ended at ASU, so many other things were going on, and training sessions for instructors and many other things were going on. So I'm giving you my message now. So I am glad to have you all in my English course. It's not easy to take a 10-week English course. I've actually removed things from the course instead of compressed. Yes, a lot of things are compressed, but I moved a lot of stuff as well. What I want you all to understand is I want everyone to be able to, you know, when you log on, just as I'm doing now, and I'm logging into my Blackboard, I want you all to realize that I put all the announcements on top. Sometimes they're on the bottom, but very rarely. So normally I put announcements up top. Now, for instance, the latest announcement that I've sent you was that I accidentally sent you all the wrong message. I sent you a message for my English 114 class titled The Perfect Interview. Don't panic, that really wasn't for you, of course, but you know that by now. Keep checking back, and I also want you to check back. I want you to check back to the original messages I used when I opened up the class in regards to about quizzes and where my attention lies. A number of folks have asked about quizzes over and over again, and at the very beginning of the semester I said that most of my attention is not on the quizzes. To study them if you intend to take them. They will only lower your score if you get too much of an abysmal score on them. For some of you, if you just get a high enough score, it won't do all that much dirty stuff. It'll keep you pretty stable. Others have used these tests to actually pass the course because they had some low scores going and they studied a lot for these quizzes and then went ahead and took them. There's a lot of supplementary information on the site, and I want you all to pay attention. This site has a lot more, as you already know by now, has way more of these keys along the side, because I have to put more in for the English 111 because there's so much going on, and I do understand that. And by the way, my phone is down to about 6 minutes, so I can hardly take anybody calling me anymore. Yesterday it was at 22, now it's at 6, and I can't even afford to give my minutes until later. So I want you all to watch for anything along the keys that change. I'll normally, of course, state that they've changed. Okay, so if there's any other problems with that. Also, I want you all to pay close attention to the protocols for papers. Okay, now, not for smart thinking. Smart thinking has you send things to them, send your paper to them in RTF format. Okay, that's smart thinking. Remember, I said to follow the protocols for that. Okay, my protocol is for you to, when you upload your final papers, is to upload them in PDF form. Not smart thinking. Nothing like that was ever said. So I want you to remember to continue to be mindful about what the protocols are that I ask for, and they are such so that we can open up files and I can grade, and we can do this a lot easier. Last semester, a lot of people's RTFs and docs, which means their Word files, came back as corrupted. I couldn't get them open. It was a struggle back and forth to get folks to convert things into PDF to send them to me if they opened up as faulted files for some reason. So I'm asking you all to go ahead and make sure that the files you send me, as it states in the upload protocols, the files you send me are to be in PDF format. Okay? And if you have either Microsoft Word or you have OpenOffice Write, which is what I use on here, you'll know how to convert it, because in OpenOffice as well as Word, there is a PDF symbol up on the browser for the writer, and you just hit it and it will save it for you in PDF format. You can name it something different, but I want you to pay close attention. Excuse my words. Pay close attention to the protocols. My main reason for the message is just to talk to you all real quick and let you know, hey, I apologize for not sending you a welcome message. I will be in Vermont from the 19th through the 21st. Till about the 22nd or so. I'll finally be back home. I'll leave around the 18th. So I'm going to be out of reach up there because I'm at my old graduate school reunion, and Breadloaf Mountain in Vermont has no towers, and so there are no signals for me to pick up a phone. You can, however, leave your message on my cell phone, which is right here, and I do pick up my messages. Some of you have been calling my office. I want you to call my cell phone and leave the message there. I'm almost never in my office during the summer, except when I'm teaching theater and improv to the high school students for Upward Bound this summer, going from June 15th to July 15th, and I'm planning for that right now. So, but I do want you to leave your messages here because I go to my office and I access my messages from my cell phone, stop them from burning minutes. So I want you all to go ahead and call me on my cell phone, because if you call my office phone, only thing I'm going to get is a message from the Minister of Assistance. She's going to send Gina is going to send me a message that just says that this person called you and they wanted you to call back. Use my cell phone number. That's why I have it available in the instructor info, which some folks aren't using because the occasional person still thinks I'm a woman. That's okay, I have no problem with that, but you may really wish to hit Glennie's contact or instructor info on my other class. It's called instructor info, and it comes up including my cell phone number. Okay, you need to avail yourself of that as much as possible. Okay, my cell phone is sometimes out of reach, out of range, depending on what I'm doing, but I do call back. Okay, if I don't answer all the time, I do call back. Okay. And you can call late. You can call as late as midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm normally up. Trust me, I really am. Okay. What I want you guys to have a good time. I want you to take your time with these papers. You've got the photographic essay coming up, and then you have film review, the film review paper coming up. And the film review one is a lot of fun, and my classes here absolutely enjoyed it. And I'm hoping to make it work for online. You all aren't the first Southwestern class I did this particular film review with. You're not the only ones I've done this with. I did it in 2007, summer 2007, before I went off to England. So, which is the same graduate school, by the way, that I'm going to Reunion in Vermont. Is the same one where we went to at Oxford. It's Middlebury College, which is in Vermont, Breadloaf School of English. So it's where I'm going, and all the extension campuses, the people from there come as well. So that's why I'm going to be out of reach. I want you all to get a hold of me when you need to. Take your time on these papers, and I've also extended the first paper to the 11th of June because of smart thinking issues. Okay, no problem, not going to be a hit on the grade. I understand there's a problem. Okay, so don't worry. Tony's been talking back and forth with me, and I know there's a problem, so don't worry. Okay, so I want to wish you all a good summer here from ASU, and thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.